Hey, what's going on YouTube? Adam C here. Thanks for watching. Most of my recent videos have been of this 300 gallon or fish that will be going in the 300 gallon. But today's video, we're going to show a different aquarium, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Today I wanted to talk about this 125. A lot of stuff going on here, a lot of different fish in here. Your standard 6 foot 125. The background is a Universal Rocks rocky background. The rock in the center is also Universal Rocks. And the plant is from EliteCichlids.com. It is artificial. I also added some driftwood from a local fish shop over here in the corner. Something a little different for me, but so far I'm liking it. So we'll go in and get a little closer view of the fish here in a second, and then we'll go ahead and feed them and see how hungry they are today. Yesterday the tank was a little bit cloudy, so I added in some fresh Chemi-Pure Blue, and in less than 24 hours all the particles and cloudiness are completely gone. So for any of you out there that struggle with cloudy water, if you have not tried Chemi-Pure Blue, I think you'd like it. At least look into it and see what it can do for you. As far as the fish in here, quite a few different things. I guess I'll start with, I've got a group of 4 F1 Cyanochromis fryerii, 2 male, 2 female. They were actually born here 8 or 9 months ago, something like that. They're about 3 inch. There's the biggest male. What's really cool about fryerii is they get color at a really, really small size, so it's a really neat hab to keep. Here is the other male. Not near the color as the bigger one, but he's smaller. I've got some OB Borlei in here. These were all born here. Probably 2.5 inch. I'd imagine I start seeing some males soon. These are just a couple that I kept from my spawns and kind of see what they grow out and look like. All the pink fish are albino dragon blood peacocks. Got some really nice males starting to show at barely even 3 inch. They've actually already been breeding also. The dominant male, I believe, is way up here in this corner at the moment. He doesn't like my camera. If he comes into the light, you guys will see how nice he is. Another one over here. Similar to the fryerii in that they get really nice color at a very, very small size. Also hanging out in here is 8 Rampochromis Esox yellowfin Malawi barracuda. Pretty small, only about 1.5 inches. You'll be able to see them better once I feed here in a second, then they'll come out. And the larger fish in here are pretty obvious to you guys that have followed the channel for a while. I moved my OB Borlei breeding group into here. 2 reasons. One, I needed space in a different tank that they were taking up. And the other reason is my 300 gallon right now has fish that are more of the iridescent type. They're not bold colors at first. They take a long time to get their color. So right now in the 300, which is directly behind me, there's just a lot of like lightly blue and greenish fish. No popping colors quite yet. They'll get there, but not quite yet. So I figured with this tank, I'd add the OB Borlei in with the albino dragon bloods, and then I'll have a nice popping color tank to go along with my iridescent tank, if that makes sense. So when I get tired of looking at slightly bluish, silverish fish for now, I can just spin around and get my taste of color just from this tank. Today on the menu is Northfin Cichlid formula, 1 millimeter.